Every second, somewhere in the world, a tire rolls off an assembly line, and by the end of the month, over 10 million of them are produced. But how is it possible to make such a staggering number? Behind this massive output lies a mix of raw power, cutting-edge automation, and factory secrets hidden in plain sight. Today, we're stepping inside the high-tech world of tire manufacturing, where rubber, steel, and chemistry merge to create the wheels that keep our lives moving. When you think of tires, you probably picture the black circles sitting on your car or truck. But in reality, every tire is a marvel of engineering, built to withstand heat, pressure, speed, and endless miles of friction. Producing 10 million tires in a single month is no small task, and the journey begins not on the factory floor, but with the raw materials. Factories source massive shipments of natural rubber, usually harvested from rubber trees in places like Thailand or Indonesia. This rubber is combined with synthetic rubber, a petroleum-based compound designed for durability. Additives like carbon black, sulfur, oils, and special chemicals are mixed in to give tires their strength, flexibility, and resistance to wear. Inside the plant, giant Banbury mixers roar to life. These enormous machines look like oversized blenders but are powerful enough to mix hundreds of kilograms of raw rubber and chemicals into a uniform compound. Each mix is carefully timed, monitored, and cooled before moving to the next stage. From here, the rubber sheets are sent through extrusion machines. These machines press the rubber through dies, shaping it into long, continuous strips used for tread or sidewalls. Think of it like squeezing toothpaste, but on an industrial scale. Some rubber strips form the outer layer with grooves for traction, while others become the smooth, inner linings. Meanwhile, calendering machines roll the rubber into thin sheets and layer it with steel or textile cords. This reinforcement process is crucial, as it gives the tire its backbone. Without it, tires would collapse under the weight of a vehicle. The steel cords, made from high-tensile steel wire, are embedded into the rubber with extreme precision. Once the components are ready, the process shifts to the tire building machines. This is where the real magic happens. Tire building is like assembling a layered cake. First, the inner liner goes down, acting as the airtight core. Next, plies of fabric or steel belts are added for strength. Then come the sidewalls, bead wires, and finally the tread, the thick, patterned outer surface that makes contact with the road. The tire building machine spins and assembles these pieces in sequence, guided by computer programs and robotic arms. In some modern plants, a single machine can complete a tire structure in less than a minute. Imagine that speed multiplied by hundreds of machines running around the clock. That's how millions of tires roll out monthly. But at this stage, the tire isn't ready to hit the road. What comes off the building machine is called a green tire. It's soft, shapeless, and fragile. That's where the curing presses come into play. Inside massive vulcanizing presses, green tires are placed into molds that apply extreme heat and pressure. The rubber undergoes a chemical transformation called vulcanization, bonding sulfur with rubber chains to harden and strengthen the material. At the same time, The mold imprints the tread patterns and branding onto the surface. After about 10 to 15 minutes, the once soft tire emerges tough, resilient, and ready for the road. But here's one of the biggest factory secrets. Not all tires are created equal. Even within the same plant, different machines produce tires for passenger cars, SUVs, trucks, and even aircraft. Some molds are designed for winter tires with deep grooves, while others create low-profile sport tires. The adaptability of the machinery allows factories to meet global demands without stopping production. Of course, quality is non-negotiable. Every single tire goes through rigorous testing before it leaves the factory. Automated X-ray machines scan tires to check for hidden flaws like trapped air bubbles or misaligned belts. Uniformity machines spin the tires at high speed to measure balance and roundness. Random samples are even cut open to inspect their internal construction. Another little-known process is the endurance test. Tires are mounted on machines that simulate road conditions, rolling, braking, cornering, sometimes for weeks, to ensure they meet safety standards. Factories can't risk failure. One defective tire on the road could cause catastrophic accidents. And yet, with so much automation, humans still play a critical role. Skilled operators oversee the machines, making adjustments, checking quality, and ensuring the continuous flow of production. In many factories, thousands of workers move in shifts, ensuring the line never stops, not even at night. Scale is what makes this process jaw-dropping. Imagine a warehouse the size of multiple football fields, stacked wall to wall with freshly made tires. One fascinating secret involves recycling. Factories hate waste, so scraps of rubber are often fed back into the system, remixed, and reused in less critical parts of the tire. Meanwhile, the heat energy used in curing presses is often recycled through massive boilers and steam systems, making the plant more energy efficient. Behind all this lies an invisible layer of digital control. Modern factories run on integrated computer systems that track every stage of production, from mixing to molding. With sensors in every machine, extruders, calendars, curing presses, data is constantly analyzed. This ensures consistency, but it also reveals early signs of wear in machinery, preventing breakdowns that could cost millions in lost production. And let's not forget logistics. Producing 10 million tires monthly means shipping them across the world. But perhaps the most surprising secret is how much design goes into something we take for granted. Engineers spend years refining tread patterns, rubber compounds, and internal structures to balance fuel efficiency, grip, noise, and comfort. A tire that looks ordinary to you is actually the product of thousands of calculations, simulations, and tests. So, when you see a tire rolling down the street, remember the vast industrial symphony behind it, the thunderous Banbury mixers, the precision of calendaring machines, the speed of tire building machines, and the heat of curing presses. All working together, day and night, to keep the world moving. From towering stacks of raw rubber to the final polished tire, the journey is a blend of power, precision, and hidden craftsmanship. 10 million tires each month might sound unbelievable, but inside these factories, it's just another routine. Every machine, every worker, and every secret step ensures that what touches the road beneath your car is safe, strong, and reliable. So next time you drive, take a moment to think about the unseen world of tire making, the massive, relentless industry that quite literally keeps us rolling forward.